When Jesus came down from the mountain, there stood a man who longed to come near, yet could not. Unclean was the name given to him, a leper forced to live in isolation, apart from people. To approach meant retreat, to speak meant silence. But that day he could not stop. The certainty that this man could heal him moved his feet. He knelt and spoke with trembling humility. If you are willing, you can make me clean. He believed, yet did not demand. He was certain, yet did not insist. As he looked up, his heart shaking, Jesus reached out his hand. Before speaking, he touched the one who was not to be touched. In that moment, uncleanness vanished. When he touched Jesus, he was cleansed. And Jesus said, I am willing, be clean. Immediately, the leprosy left him. Lord, when I touch you, uncleanness cannot remain. If you are willing, even now, you can make me clean. Today I long for my pain to touch your hand, and with that same confession I stand before you. Lord, you are able. You are able. He was a soldier, a man accustomed to command. Yet before his servant's pain, he found he could do nothing, neither strength nor authority could move this suffering. He came to Jesus and said, I am not worthy to have you come under my roof. Only say the word, and my servant will be healed. I live under authority, he said. I understand command. I speak and one goes. I speak and another stops. Your word works the same way. He trusted authority more than distance, the word more than sight. Jesus saw his faith and said, I have not found such faith. Even in Israel, at that very hour, the servant was healed. Jesus did not move, yet healing had already arrived. Your word was nearer than distance. Faith crossed space. Lord, teach me to trust even when I cannot see. Teach me to hold your word even without touch. Today again I believe in healing that travels by your word. Your word was nearer than distance. He was lying down, unable to move, unable to come on his own. But he had 4 friends. They tried to bring him to where Jesus was, but the crowd was too great. The way was blocked, the door was closed. There seemed to be no opening. They did not give up. They climbed onto the roof, broke it open and lowered him down. They did not wait quietly for healing. They carried him together. Jesus saw their faith, not his faith, but theirs. And he said, Son, your sins are forgiven. People were confused, they did not understand why he spoke first of forgiveness. But Jesus said this was so they would know that the Son of Man has authority to forgive sins. Then he said to him, get up, take your mat and go home. And he got up and left that place. He was healed by their faith. Lord, when I cannot walk, give me people who will carry me and make me someone who will carry another. Today again I stand before you, not alone, but upheld by faith. He was healed by their faith. He had been lying there for a long time, 38 years. Waiting had become not prayer, but resignation. The pool bore the name of hope, yet for him it was always the place of being late. Whenever the water stirred, someone else went down first. He was always left behind. Then Jesus came near and asked him, "Do you want to be made well?" He did not speak of faith, he did not explain hope. He only said, "There is no one to help me in. When the water moves, I am always alone." Jesus did not look at the pool, nor did he extend the waiting. He said, "Get up, pick up your mat and walk." He rose, not because he believed, but because he was called. Not because he expected, but because the word found him. It was not the pool, but the word of Jesus before which he stood. Jesus did not demand faith, he came first and raised him. Even when faith was no longer there, grace began. Lord, when waiting is hard and your call gives me life, today again, not by the pool, but by your word, make me rise and walk.
For 12 years she had lived without a name. Her body, her time, her place among people. She tried to be healed but did not improve, and instead grew worse. Marked as an unclean woman, she could not be seen and had to remain hidden. But the moment she heard of Jesus, she decided she had to meet him. Even if she could not call out, even if she could not speak, she would somehow touch the edge of his garment. She moved through the crowd, pressed her way in, and reached out her hand to his cloak. In that moment she knew body had changed, and the pain that had flowed for so long had stopped. Jesus stopped and asked, "Who touched me?" Many had touched him, but she knew those words were meant for her. Trembling, she came forward and told him everything. She did not hide, she did not turn away. Jesus looked at her and said, "Daughter, your faith has saved you. Go in peace." She came in hiding, but was called by name. She touched him to leave, but was invited to remain. Many brushed past him, but she truly touched him. Lord, when I cannot speak, grant me the faith to draw near and reach out. When I touch you, life begins to flow again.
There was no hope. He had done everything he could. While watching his daughter suffer, yet nothing changed. The title of synagogue leader meant something before people, but beside his daughter's bed, it held no power. So he came to Jesus, fell at his feet, and pleaded, "Come, lay your hand on her, and she will live." Jesus went with him, and he walked after hope. But on the way, news of despair arrived. She is already dead. Do not trouble the teacher anymore. When everything seemed finished, Jesus said, "Do not fear, only believe." Those words did not reverse the situation, but they held the Father together. At the house there was wailing and loud mourning. Jesus said, "The child is not dead, but sleeping." They laughed and did not believe, but Jesus took the child by the hand and said, "Talitha, come, get up." In that moment the child rose and silence fell. Death retreated under his declaration. And in the place people called despair, The word overcame death. Lord, even when people say this is the end, I believe your word is still alive. Today again, by the voice that takes my hand, make me rise.
Passing through the gate of Nain, the bier was moving. People walked behind, tears flowing, but she said nothing. Grief was beyond what words could hold. He was her only son, the last name she had left. After burying her husband, now she was sending away her son. Loss upon loss was laid on her, and no one spoke of tomorrow. Then the Lord saw her. Without words he faced her sorrow and was moved with compassion. Though she did not call out, the Lord stopped. Though she did not ask, the Lord spoke. Do not weep. He touched the bier and the procession halted. And he said, young man, I say to you, arise. Death gave no reply. The young man rose and began to speak. The son was returned to his mother. The funeral became a meeting, even to prayers that could not be spoken. The Lord came first. Lord, when grief is too heavy to become prayer, your compassion comes to find me. Lord, have mercy on me.
Among those who spoke on his behalf, he stood quietly. There were words explaining his ears, but his own words were missing. He could not hear, and the more he tried to speak, the more his tongue failed him. So he lived as one always explained, decided for, never chosen. Jesus took him away from the crowd, removing him from spectacle, standing with him as one person before another. He did not speak first, he touched. He placed his fingers in his ears and touched his tongue with saliva. Not explaining with words, he entered the man's world, speaking with his body. He looked up to heaven and sighed, breathing with him the weight of long frustration. Then he said, Ephatha, be opened. In that moment, his ears were opened. The restraint on his tongue was released, and he began to speak clearly. Before the miracle, he was honored. Before healing, he was met as a person. Jesus did not demand speech. He came near and understood first. Lord, where words cannot reach, come with your touch, Ephatha. Open what has long been closed within me. Amid the rebukes, telling him to be silent, the reason he could not stop crying out was this: it was Jesus who was passing by. His world was one he could not see, and the only thing left to depend on was his voice. Unable to do anything else, with the last thing he had left he cried out. When he heard that Jesus was passing by, he made his confession clear. With his final remaining voice, he shouted, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. People tried to stop him and told him to be quiet, but he cried out all the more, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. Jesus stopped, then he said, call him. They said to him, take courage, get up, he is calling you. Throwing off his cloak, he rose and came to Jesus. Jesus asked him, what do you want me to do for you? He said, I want to see. Jesus said to him, go. Your faith has saved you. At once he received his sight. He did not remain by the roadside, but followed on the way. When voices tried to silence me, teach me to hold on to my cry. Lord, in a world that tells me to be quiet, give me the courage to call you by name again today. The withered hand could not be hidden, and eyes kept returning to it. It was the Sabbath as they watched him. They counted pain and rules at the same time. Whether healing was allowed, whether it broke the law. The standard was placed before his suffering. Jesus called him to stand in the center, out of the place he avoided, into the middle of every gaze. And he asked, is it lawful to do good or to do harm, to save life or to destroy it? But they said nothing. That silence only hardened what was already dry. Jesus looked around at them in anger and grief. Then he said to the man, stretch out your hand. He was afraid, he hesitated, but he did. In that moment the hand that had withered was restored. Rules bound a person, but the word gave life. place where he was told to hide. The Lord called him to reveal himself. Lord, the hand I kept hidden out of fear, today let me stretch it out before you.
She lay on her bed, held by fever, unable to rise. The house grew quiet. Hands that once served were still, and the rhythm of daily life seemed to stop. Then the Lord entered the house. He did not speak at length, but came near to the bed. He took her by the hand and raised her up, and the fever left her. There was no explanation, no waiting. In that moment her body was light again, and life began to flow. She rose at once and served them, not out of duty, but as the natural movement of restored life. The Lord healed first, and service followed after. Lord, even where my daily life has stopped, by your touch, raise me up again.
The sun was lying far away, and the father ran across the city. The fever would not break, and time seemed to turn its back on the child. He begged Jesus to come with him, saying that if he did not go now, his son would die. But the Lord did not move his feet. He said, "Go, your son lives." The words could not be held, and the child was still unseen. Yet the father did not stay. He turned back, holding only the word, and walked home. He had not confirmed anything, but he was already walking in trust. On the road his servants ran to meet him, saying the boy was alive. Then he realized it was the very hour Jesus had spoken the word arrived first, and faith followed after. Lord, even when I cannot see, if I have your word, let me walk that road again today. The boy could not speak, and his body was often thrown to the ground. Fire and water tried to consume him, and the father could not leave his side. The disciples had tried, but nothing happened. There were prayers, but no power was seen. When the Lord arrived, the Father said, "If you can, help us." The Lord replied, "If you can, all things are possible for one who believes." Standing before those words, the Father did not hide, "I believe." He cried, "Help my unbelief." It was not a perfect faith, but it was an honest confession. The Lord commanded and the Spirit departed. The boy lay still like one asleep, and people said, "He is dead." But the Lord took him by the hand and raised him up, and he stood. Faith was not perfection, but being held. Lord, I come before you, not with certainty, but with truth. Help my unbelief. When Jesus came down from the mountain, there stood a man who longed to come near, yet could not. Unclean was the name given to him, a leper, forced to live in isolation, apart from people, to approach men, retreat, to speak meant silence. But that day he could not stop. The certainty that this man could heal him moved his feet. He knelt and spoke with trembling humility. If you are willing, you can make me clean. He believed, yet did not demand. He was certain, yet did not insist. As he looked up, his heart shaking, Jesus reached out his hand before speaking. He touched the one who was not to be touched. In that moment, uncleanness vanished. When he touched Jesus, he was cleansed. And Jesus said, I am willing, be clean. Immediately, the leprosy left him. Lord, when I touch you, uncleanness cannot remain. If you are willing, even now, you can make me clean. Today I long for my pain to touch your hand, and with that same confession I stand before you. Lord, you are able. He was a soldier, a man accustomed to command. Yet before his servant's pain he found he could do nothing, neither strength nor authority could move this suffering. He came to Jesus and said, I am not worthy to have you come under my roof. Only say the word and my servant will be healed. I live under authority, he said. I understand command. I speak and one goes. I speak and another stops. Your word works the same way. He trusted authority more than distance, the word more than sight. Jesus saw his faith and said, I have not found such faith, even in Israel. At that very hour, the servant was healed. Jesus did not move, yet healing had already arrived. Your word was nearer than distance. Faith crossed space. Lord, teach me to trust, even when I cannot see. Teach me to hold your word, even without touch. Today again, I believe in healing that travels by your word. Your word was nearer than distance. He was lying down, unable to move, unable to come on his own. But he had 4 friends. They tried to bring him to where Jesus was, but the crowd was too great. The way was blocked, the door was closed. There seemed to be no opening. They did not give up. They climbed onto the roof, broke it open and lowered him down. They did not wait quietly for healing. They carried him together. Jesus saw their faith, not his faith, but theirs, and he said, Son, sins are forgiven. People were confused, they did not understand why he spoke first of forgiveness. But Jesus said this was so they would know that the Son of Man has authority to forgive sins. Then he said to him, "Get up, take your mat and go home." And he got up and left that place. He was healed by their faith. Healed by their faith. Lord, when I cannot walk, give me people who will carry me, and make me someone who will carry another. Today again I stand before you, not alone, but upheld by faith. He was healed by their faith. He had been lying there for a long time. 38 years waiting had become not prayer, but resignation. The pool bore the name of hope, yet for him it was always the place of being late. Whenever the water stirred, someone else went down first. He was always left behind. Then Jesus came near and asked him, "Do you want to be made well?" He did not speak of faith, he did not explain hope, he only said, "There is no one to help me in. When the water moves, I am always alone." Jesus did not look at the pool, nor did he extend the waiting. He said, "Get up, pick up your mat and walk." He rose, not because he believed, but because he was called, not because he expected, but because the word found him. It was not the pool, but the word of Jesus before which he stood. Jesus did not demand faith, he came first and raised him. Even when faith was no longer there, grace began. Lord, when waiting is hard, your call gives me life. Today again, not by the pool, but by your word, make rise and walk.
For 12 years she had lived without a name. Her body, her time, her place among people. She tried to be healed, but did not improve, and instead grew worse. Marked as an unclean woman, she could not be seen and had to remain hidden. But the moment she heard of Jesus, she decided she had to meet him. Even if she could not call out, even if she could not speak, she would somehow touch the edge of his garment. She moved through the crowd, pressed her way in, and reached out her hand to his cloak. In that moment, she knew her body had changed, and the pain that had flowed for so long had stopped. Jesus stopped and asked, "Who touched me?" Many had touched him, but she knew those words were meant for her. Trembling, she came forward and told him everything. She did not hide, she did not turn away. Jesus looked at her and said, "Daughter, your faith has saved you. Go in peace." She came in hiding, but was called by name. She touched him to leave, but was invited to remain. Many brushed past him, but she truly touched him. Lord, when I cannot speak, grant me the faith to draw near and reach out. When I touch you, life begins to flow again.
There was no hope. He had done everything he could while watching his daughter suffer. Yet nothing changed. The title of synagogue leader meant something before people, but beside his daughter's bed it held no power. So he came to Jesus, fell at his feet and pleaded, "Come, lay your hand on her and she will live." Jesus went with him and he walked after hope, but on the way news of despair arrived. She is already dead. Do not trouble the teacher anymore. When everything seemed finished, Jesus said, do not fear, only believe. Those words did not reverse the situation, but they held the Father together. At the house there was wailing and loud mourning. Jesus said, the child is not dead, but sleeping. They laughed and did not believe. But Jesus took the child by the hand and said, Talitha kum. Get up. In that moment, the child rose and silence fell. Death retreated under his declaration. And in the place people called despair, the word overcame death. Lord, even when people say this is the end, I believe your word is still alive. Today again, by the voice that takes my hand, make me rise. Ooh, make me rise.
Passing through the gate of Nain, the bier was moving. People walked behind, tears flowing, but she said nothing. The grief was beyond what words could hold. He was her only son, the last name she had left. After burying her husband, now she was sending away her son. Loss upon loss was laid on her, and no one spoke of tomorrow. Then the Lord saw her. Without words he faced her sorrow and was moved with compassion. Though she did not call out, the Lord stopped. Though she did not ask, the Lord spoke, do not weep. He touched the bier and the procession halted, and he said, young man, I say to you, arise. Death gave no reply. The young man rose and began to speak. The son was returned to his mother. The funeral became a meeting. Even to prayers that could not be spoken, the Lord came first. Lord, when grief your compassion comes to find me. Lord, have mercy on me.
Among those who spoke on his behalf, he stood quietly. There were words explaining his ears, but his own words were missing. He could not hear, and the more he tried to speak, the more his tongue failed him. So he lived as one, always explained, decided for, never chosen. Jesus took him away from the crowd, removing him from spectacle, standing with him as one person before another. He did not speak first, he touched. He placed his fingers in his ears and touched his tongue with saliva. Not explaining with words, he entered the man's world, speaking with his body. He looked up to heaven and sighed, breathing with him the weight of long frustration. Then he said, Ephatha, be opened. In that moment, his ears were opened. The restraint on his tongue was released, and he began to speak clearly. Before the miracle, he was honored. Before healing, he was met as a person. Jesus did not demand speech. He came near and understood first. Lord, where words cannot reach, come with your touch. Ephatha, open what has long been closed within me. Amid the rebukes, telling him to be silent, the reason he could not stop crying out was this: it was Jesus who was passing by. His world was one he could not see. And the only thing left to depend on was his voice. Unable to do anything else with the last thing he had left. He cried out when he heard that Jesus was passing by. He made his confession clear. With his final remaining voice, he shouted, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. People tried to stop him and told him to be quiet, but he cried out all the more, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. Jesus stopped and he said, call him. They said to him, take courage, get up, he is calling you. Throwing off his cloak, he rose and came to Jesus. Jesus asked him, what do you want me to do for you? He said, I want to see. Jesus said to him, go, your faith has saved you. At once he received his sight. He did not remain by the roadside, but followed on the way. When voices tried to silence me, teach me to hold on to my cry. Lord, in a world that tells me to be quiet, give me the courage to call you by name again today. The withered hand could not be hidden, and eyes kept returning to it. It was the Sabbath. As they watched him, they counted pain and rules at the same time. Whether healing was allowed, whether it broke the law. The standard was placed before his suffering. Jesus called him to stand in the center. Out of the place he avoided, into the middle of every gaze. And he asked, is it lawful to do good or to do harm? To save life or to destroy it? But they said nothing. That silence only hardened what was already dry. Jesus looked around at them in anger and grief. Then he said to the man, stretch out your hand. He was afraid, he hesitated, but he did. In that moment, the hand that had withered was restored. Rules bound a person, but the word gave life. In the place where he was told to hide, the Lord called him to reveal himself. Lord, the hand I kept hidden out of fear, today let me stretch it out before you.
She lay on her bed, held by fever, unable to rise. The house grew quiet, hands that once served were still, and the rhythm of daily life seemed to stop. Then the Lord entered the house. He did not speak at length, but came near to the bed. He took her by the hand and raised her up, and the fever left her. There was no explanation, no waiting. In that moment her body was light again. Life began to flow. She rose at once and served them, not out of duty, but as the natural movement of restored life. And service followed after. Lord, even where my daily life has stopped, by your touch raise me up again.
The sun was lying far away, and the father ran across the city. The fever would not break, and time seemed to turn its back on the child. He begged Jesus to come with him, saying that if he did not go now, his son would die. But the Lord did not move his feet. He said, "Go, your son lives." The words could not be held, and the child was still unseen. Yet the father did not stay. He turned back holding only the word and walked home. He had not confirmed anything, but he was already walking in trust. On the road his servants ran to meet him, saying the boy was alive. Then he realized it was the very hour Jesus had spoken. The word arrived first and faith followed after. Lord, even when I cannot see, if I have your word, let me walk that road again today. The boy could not speak, and his body was often thrown to the ground. Fire and water tried to consume him, and the father could not leave his side. The disciples had tried, but nothing happened. There were prayers, but no power was seen. When the Lord arrived, the Father said, if you can help us. The Lord replied, if you can, all things are possible for one who believes. Standing before those words, the Father did not hide. I believe, he cried, help my unbelief. It was not a perfect faith, but it was an honest confession. The Lord commanded and the Spirit departed. The boy lay still like one asleep, and people said, he is dead. But the Lord took him by the hand and raised him up, and he stood. Faith was not perfection, but being held. Lord, I come before you not with certainty, but with truth. Help my unbelief.